Ladies and gentlemen, the Madness Entertainment Group presents Put the Comic Artist Hour with Les Garner.
Who are you in for a treat today? What's up, man?
I feel like Pinky.
Feel like
and
there's
Brain,
music
what are we gonna do tonight, Pinky? What we do every night, Brain.
Oh my God, I got stuff going on all over the place. Hold on, let me shut all this stuff down. Okay,
Shut her down.
and get my background up in. I thought I was already, but I was not already. What's up, my friend?
I'm sporting a handsome blank screen there because trying to decide what we want to show today and what not to, because there's a bunch of cool stuff.
Oh, I know. I'm thinking the two duets will keep hidden.
Oh, that's one of my guys.
Oh, okay. Well, then the other way. Show them and keep the other two hidden. But either way, right?
Got it. So let's open this one up.
What we're talking about is art for the Aussie art book, and we're not going to show you everything, people. Some of y'all you're just going to have to buy it to see all of it. But here's some of it. Is that beautiful or what? Oh my God,
man! I labored over this.
Dude, I'm just like, wow. That's all, I mean, man, that's beautiful, Les.
Randy Rhoads was one of the most profound influences on my whole damn life. Like normally I'm always talking about comic book influences, Jack Kirby, Neil Adams, all that. But fun fact, at one time I was perilously close to making a really killer living as a guitar player. And the primary driver behind me doing that, me inspired to do that, wanting to do that, was Randy Rhoads.
Right.
I mean, there were others. Make no mistake. Probably Randy Rhoads would have been like about the third guitar player to really inspire me, with the first two being Ace Frehley and Tony Iommi. And Randy is Randy. What can you say? And he had to go and die on my birthday.
Yeah.
That will never sit well with me.
Yeah.
But, shit, man. Like Blizzard of Oz and Diary of a Madman. In those two albums, that tiny little guy changed music forever. And, it's all because Ozzy could spot it. He could see it coming. And he did. So, it's a big deal. Some folks might not get it, but it's a big deal. Ozzy and Randy, such a thing. So, I did paintings of my two favorite duos, Ozzy and Randy and Ozzy and Zach. Did a couple others too. So, anywho, that's your Ozzy tribute for the day. And I didn't. It's funny because I did one that's similar to the album cover of the Ozzy Osbourne tribute to Randy Rhoads. But I didn't want to just rehash that exact image because it's been done so much. And I mean, it's iconic. Everybody knows it. Yeah. So I had to dig kind of deep, find some other shots of them live. And I always got a kick out of that thing Ozzy would do, because Randy was a tiny little guy and Ozzy would just grab a hold of his leg and heave him up in the air. I read somewhere a long time ago, the first time he did that to Randy, Randy about shit his pants.
Mm-hmm. Well, anytime somebody lays hands on me, I'm a little bit like, am I hitting this guy with my guitar or what?
Yep. If you can find, there's a couple of clips you can find on YouTube, some old stuff from those shows, and you'll see him heave Randy up, and Randy will not miss a note. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Now you notice Ozzy never picked Zach up.
Yeah, well, it's because Zach's like probably about 5 inches taller than Ozzy, and has always outweighed him by probably 70 pounds. Zach's built like
I'm not throwing my back out for you.
Yeah. Yeah, Zach's a dude I want to lift with someday, because I'm like, he's inspirational on a lot of levels.
That's back.
Apparently, he was like a really killer football player in high school. Like, was like getting scouted and shit.
It don't surprise me at all.
No, the man's a beast. I mean, I've stood next to him a few times now. He's like, I'm an intimidating guy because I'm a big dude, but Zach is like probably 2-3 inches taller than me.
See, but I'm a little dude. Okay, when I hung out with Zach, I was not intimidated at all. He had a genuine smile, a genuine aura of having a good time.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? There was no stress. That bus didn't have any stress on it. Mm-hmm. There was nobody tripping out. There was
also anybody out about if anybody was, he'd drop a hammer on them.
Well, I mean, there was nobody tripping out about where we got to get on the road for tomorrow's show. There was nobody that brought any negative. I mean, the whole time I was hanging out on the bus with Rob and Zach, there was nobody that came on that bus, that left that bus, that was on that bus, that brought any negativity to Zach's zone. You know what I mean? And, and he was just genuinely, we're having a good time. That's what we're going to do. And I met him the first time before he quit drinking, hung out on the bus with him after he had quit drinking.
Oh,
I got genuine Zach when I hung out with him on the bus. I got genuine Zach.
It was one of the things I really appreciated about him was back in, I think it was 2008, 2009, when he had those blood clots and the doctor told him he had to stop drinking. There was a interview with him after that, I think about a year later. And in this interview I was reading, they were asking him, like, is it hard to kick the alcohol? We know a lot of people are always in rehab and this like that. And he had the exact same attitude that I have. And it pisses people off, but I loved it. He's like, no, man, I just quit. Yeah. He's like, doctor says it's time to quit the sauce. You quit the sauce. He's like, you don't dick around with it. You don't, dabble in it and all that. It's like, nope. Okay. That's out of the way. So, it just, the attitude was so strong about it. And I love that.
Well, see, I'm the same way. I have control of any of the things now that I used to be addicted to or used to feel I might be addicted to. I got control of all that shit now. We were talking about this the other day. I used to smoke cigarettes a lot, all day, every day, right? Mm-hmm. And then I quit, living with grandkids. Don't want them seeing me all smoking and smelling like smoke all the time. So quit smoking cigarettes, right? Then I went to get a job. and you have to quit smoking weed when you go to get a job.
Yep.
Right. So I started smoking cigarettes again.
A frown on that.
So I started smoking cigarettes again, but it was only to the fixation of smoking something, right? Okay. So then I get the job and everything's cool, and I go back to smoking weed because I got the job, and quit smoking cigarettes again. And it's like, now I'll go, sometimes I go remote. I go over to Pete's house. I'm watching the dogs. I take my equipment all over there. I do my show from there. No grandkids around. I can drink. I can smoke cigarettes. I can do all the things that I can't do at home, right? So I get to go spend a weekend being old pops.
Yeah.
And then I don't come home going, oh man, I need another cigarette or any of that, right? It's just
Come home kinder, gentler pops.
I just come home and I'm like right back to, doing the way I do. I smoke weed, I don't smoke cigarettes here at home or around the kids and shit, but when I'm away, I get to have fun. I get to do all the things, but like I said, I don't come home with that fixation of, oh man, I'm on another cigarette. I got to go get me some cigarettes now. Or no, it just one weekend and then done, and then back to being me again.
That's funny, man.
And that's the kind of control you're supposed to have. You're not supposed to allow your vices to control you.
Yep.
And I learned that quite a while ago, and it's been easy to stop doing things I shouldn't do. It's easy, right? So I know what you mean, man. People get mad, like, oh, dude, it's not. Oh, yeah, it's easy if you want it.
That's kind of the thing, man. It's like, whatever you want to do is what you're going to do.
And once you start doing it, it's easy. I mean, look, my day goes from 9 in the morning until sometimes 2 in the morning, and it's easy because I'm doing what I want to do. And
so what's up with the Ozzy tribute book at this point? Because I think
other than waiting on your stuff, nothing.
We're not ready to roll with that. That's cool.
Oh yeah, they've got everything else. We were just waiting on your beauty because I didn't want to pick a cover till I'd seen everything you did too.
Gotcha. No, I get that. Yeah, I jumped in and I've done 5 total pieces on this now.
I know. And it's almost the Les Garner.
I mean, I don't want to take the thing over. I just, it's Ozzy and it was special to me, so I just kind of went nuts with it.
And I totally appreciate that. And there's a couple people that didn't get theirs in, so it'll fill a couple holes. No big deal. I'm happy. I came to you with it because I knew you'd appreciate what we were doing and really want to be part of it. And you showed me exactly that I was right with that,
Oh yeah.
Shit. So you just don't worry about it. We're gonna roll it up.
I think I had to labor on that decision for about 0.01 seconds.
And there was quite a few, man, that were that quick. Oh, I'm in. I wasn't even done explaining what we were doing, and they were, oh, I'm in,
Mm-hmm.
And then there was other people that, oh, I'm not really into that. Well, okay, whatever. It was supposed to be a piece of love from the heart, a goodbye, a tribute. So if it's somebody that wasn't into it, I damn sure wasn't going to force it on them. It's like, I wasn't going to try and talk them into it. All right, it's cool. It's not your thing. But I have given a little bit of thought to maybe making tribute art books a madness thing.
That could be a good thing.
Mark Todd passed away yesterday or day before yesterday.
Okay, I'm going to be the douchebag who here because that name doesn't ring a bell for me.
Cracked Magazine.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, shit. Exactly. He was working with Mark Ditko doing the Ditko stuff. And bummed out. But I mean, look, I might make it a madness thing. If when somebody passes, we might just start doing tribute art books to fallen heroes or whatever. You know what I mean?
I can totally get down with that. I mean, that's a very worthwhile thing as far as I'm concerned.
Rather than trying to do comic books myself or hire people to do stories for me or stuff like that, I think we just keep it that. I think that'll be the thing we publish is tribute books to cool people.
Well, I am definitely in for doing that kind of stuff sometimes. It's actually a nice break from from what I usually am working on.
Yo, you worked your ass off. And congratulations on the Ringo nomination.
Ah, yes. Yeah, we hadn't even talked about that yet. But yeah. Dirk, and the team got nominated for Best Original Graphic Novel. So I'm really, really excited about that. I think we're trying to work the plans out, but I'm probably going to be there in Baltimore for the awards. Hopefully we win something. Even if we don't, I'll be there to congratulate whoever does.
Right.
Yeah, should be a good time. So you'll have most of the Homestead team together there. So any folks who would like to, who haven't gotten their books already, gotten copies of Homestead already signed by the whole team, if you make it to Baltimore, you'll have that opportunity, because I think we're all going to be there, or most of us anyway. I know me and Dirk. I think Colin and Dave Lentz might be there. So you might be able to get them all, and might just be missing like Rao and Adrena, but we're going to try. So I'm looking forward to that. Who messaged me?
Yes, indeed. Oh, man, I got stuff over here. I got people dropping stuff in my inbox. All action over here, bud. All action.
Yeah. Oof. I am little brain foggy today, frankly, because I literally put the sealer coat on that painting just in time to let it sit and dry long enough that I could get it scanned before the show. Like, I was running right up. I sat down here and fired my stuff up at 11:59 for me. So I'm like, got to get my head on straight here. And what I'm working on here is some more Oz stuff. Not Ozzy, but Oz. Because I think that Resolute Bliss may be getting ready to pull the trigger on Kickstarter for the first issue of Oz, the Nightmare in Emerald. So we will see what's up with that. And right now,
let's see. We got 800 freaking emails to delete. And just over the weekend, my thing fills up so much, and so much of it's crap. I don't need a notification from YouTube every time I do a live show. I know I'm doing a live show. You don't have to tell me. You tell everybody else. You know what I mean? Tell everybody else. But you can stay out of my inbox about it. I know. I'm live right now.
That's funny.
And they do, every show. And then, the times when somebody's intro or music gets this demonetized, we get emails for that. It's like I get 30 emails a day from YouTube. It seems like sometimes it's stupid, Like, not 30, but sometimes 10, sometimes 10 emails from YouTube in one day. Just leave me alone. I know what I'm doing. I'm running this thing.
Let's see here. I'm trying to think through this something with a munchkin on here. Like I said, I've got a pickup page to do because of some late decisions made in editorial on this book, and I'm okay with that. These things happen. They're necessary parts of the game. But anyway, just tinkering around with this here and jumping back on it hot after working on those paintings and stuff. It's actually a bit of a test to be able to shift gears like that.
Right.
Because, it's like this stuff is very different than what I do with the paintings. I mean, in a lot of respects, the fundamentals are the same. Fundamentals are always the same with any kind of drawing. But, yeah. Good times. Like drawing little monstery sort of dudes. Mm-mm-mm. Then I have a new project. I don't know if I'm at liberty to talk too much about it, but I'm on a pretty large book with Peter Palmiotti right now.
Hmm.
I'm kind of in a pre-production stage on that where I'm processing scripts because I have a whole process I go through when I break down a script from a writer.
Nice. Jimmy was on Silverline show last weekend.
Did you say he's on Silverline?
Yeah, he was on the Silverline show last weekend here on the network. Hadn't seen Jimmy in a while. It was good to see him.
That's cool as shit, man. Jimmy and I really barely even know each other, but I've been friends with his brother for, God, 15 years, probably,
Yeah.
something like that, 10, 15 years. And love his brother to death.
Yeah, we try to promote his stuff when he drops it where we can see it. You know,
Yep.
just like everybody else, man. If you put it where I can see it, I'll share it out. But, you know, it's like I don't go looking. I have so much on my plate already. I don't go looking. Put it where I can see it.
I know how that goes.
That's how I have a Facebook group. That's why I have an X account. If you put it where I can see it, then I will share it out, you know, to my sphere, to the people that follow us. But I got to see it. It's got to be where I can see it.
Mm-mm-mm. Man, I love the Munchkins in this book. I do. The Munchkins in this.
The gobble munchkins.
they are very goblin-y, and I love that. That's always fun for me.
I think we talked about them last week. We were trying to name them. The Gobkins. We named them
Gobkins.
the Gobkins.
I like that. Gobkins. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Lord, 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 Lord. Whoo, boy. Let's sit here and doodle on this feller a little bit.
All right, I ain't going nowhere, but I'm gonna put you on the bigger screen because
Cool.
you know they ain't here to see me.
Yeah. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Well, I am right now just, blue lining this guy. I'd say I'm going to end up spitballing a few different ideas for this page. I don't do that very often. Most of the time I go into a page, I know exactly what I want, and I just sit down and make the thing. But with this one, I'm like, it's like, I know there's some story elements that I needed to fit in between, and I want to try to make a little kind of a fence post. I call them fence post moments, little dramatic moment out of it, something that's got some punch.
Right.
So let's see. Shoot. Let's take him to right here. Let's go. Nice big hand right here. Shoot, do. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Interesting. Yep. We got weird formulas for making hands. So I want to bring that one back a little bit. I'm not liking that. So it's so much fun for me to just draw little like crazy goblin-y fantasy sorts of characters. So it's like one of my favorite things. Try to get those volumes worked out. Give this guy some big forearms. These big old arm wrestler forearms. Yeah, there we go. And let's bring that.
Yep. Every now and then I got somebody in the inbox to respond. It's just the way it is. Sorry about the keyboard clacking. That was me, not Les. You drawing.
Sorry, I'm kind of lost in thought there for the moment. So, bring that in. Let's tighten that up. So, doodle this guy out while I get me some coffee. Here we go. Oh, my wifey did a damn fine job on my coffee today.
Yeah. Damn fine. She always does damn fine for you, boy.
She's a good woman.
Yeah, she is. You know. I see your posts. Talking. So, wait, she showed one the other day. She posted something the other day of you playing guitar, and I had never seen you play guitar before, and I thanked her for that. I was thanking her so much. I had never seen Les play before. That is freaking awesome. Thank you. You know.
It's a little hard for me to watch those.
Well, we hear you talk about not being able to play, though. It's nice to be able to see that dude can do the thing. You know, I mean, he was doing it, and it's like, man, that got taken from him. That sucked ass. But I finally got to see you playing on a guitar.
Oh yeah, man. If you go on YouTube and poke around a little bit, you'll find a couple different bands that I've had and catch me on stage a few times. Some good stuff.
It's one thing to hear somebody talk about, oh man, I used to play, you know, okay, well, show me something. It bums me out. I used to be, you know, I used to frontman a band back in my teens and early 20s, and that's way before video. That's way before everybody had a camera in their fucking hand, you know? You remember them big old lunky cameras that you actually put a VHS tape into and put on your shoulder? There was one of those at one of our shows. So somewhere out there was a video of me singing in front of my band and having a good time. But like you say, you didn't have a cell phone. Everybody didn't pull out their cell phone and film everything. You know, so you won't find video of me on YouTube. But I do have a couple of pictures. I do have a couple of pictures, you know, that I can pull out the old photo album and show my grandkids. Yep, Grandpa used to do that. Look. You know, but it's, you know, I mean, now my glory is at karaoke, right? I have to go out and prove I can do it. And just let's go to karaoke bar. I'll show you. You know, what do you want? You want some Zach? You want some Ronnie? What do you want? I'll give it to you.
Man, that was another thing that was a big shock for me, is that you know, the stroke affected the left side of my body, and it knocked out a bunch of muscles in my throat.
So your vocals were gone too.
And like, because I remember laying in the hospital and was like, well, at least I can still sing. And I tried to sing and it couldn't.
Oh,
and I was like, that was just, I was like, what fresh hell is this? But yeah, it's really weird. I've over the last couple of years, I've put a lot of effort into trying to regain my voice, and there's been some progress with that. I'm not feeling it with that guy.
Well, when I was young, it was Motley Crue and Rush and all the scream music, right? AC/DC, all the and it's like, no, I don't try to do that stuff now. It's in my 60s, okay? But there's a lot of stuff I still can do. I love to sing Cold Gin. I will sing that song 3 times in a night if they'll let me. You know, I mean, there's tunes I love to get up in front of people and sing, and I still can. And there's tunes I don't try to do anymore. I'm not that young man, right? You know, but holy crap, man. Turn the page, stuff like that. I would go sit on a stool and croon that shit out. You know, people dig it. I can do it, you know.
Yeah, it's funny, man. Like I have found myself working my way back to being able to sing, but by finding things that I actually can sing.
Right.
And it's funny because a lot of it is German metal. Like, if you ever heard of a band called Lord of the Lost, I love this band, Lord of the Lost. Really, really weird band, super cool. I got turned on to them, you know, kind of. I was thinking early on that I was like, you know, okay, so I'm stuck kind of in my lower register. He's like, well, you know, I can mouth along to some Rammstein, and I love Rammstein. And thankfully, the YouTube algorithm is not entire garbage sometimes. And because I started listening to Rammstein, and there was like another German band or two that I liked. For a while there, I was getting new German metal bands pumped through to me all the time. And I got one called Null Positive. It's a female fronted German band that is phenomenal, just off the hook good. She does harsh vocals, she does clean vocals, she's back and forth. And then came Lord of the Lost, and I'm just hooked. So dude alternates between very deep baritone clean vocals and really good harsh vocals, and they do all kinds of crazy stuff. And I love that they're like, nothing's off limits for this band. Like, they will do anything. Like, they did a cover of She's Got the Look from the 80s band Roxette.
Right.
And they got this chick to sing with them because the song's a duet. And the video they did alternates between how they normally, you know, their normal stage look and them going like full neon 80s like Valley Girl costumes.
Right.
And it's funny as all hell, and it's such a great, like, I never thought that song could sound like that, and they just kill it. It's
Right.
super cool.
The duet thing is funny because, like you say, I go to karaoke sometimes, and when I do, I'm always looking for that chick that gets up there to sing some Stevie Nicks or something like that, right? Because then I sneak up on them and I'm like, "Hey, want to do a little duet? You know, want to do some, you know, Tom Petty, Stevie Nicks? You want to do some Ozzy? You know, some Ozzy Lita Ford? You want to do something?" And I always get them, right? I always get them to get up there and sing with me. One particular lady I met at the karaoke bar, and we sang "Close My Eyes Forever" together, and then went and lived together for a while. You know?
Probably made you want to close your eyes forever.
No, it was like we went, you know, we ended up hitting it off really good after, you know, not knowing each other and singing a song together. You know, I didn't even know her name, man. It was like, you know, but we ended up fucking hitting it off and dating for a while and then living together for a while. And it's like, you know, music opens doors, bro.
Really does.
But can I show you a little clip from one of the other people in the network that does music every other week on the network? Can I show you a little clip?
Absolutely, man.
These guys are called Atomic Annie. And one of them has a huge synth setup, and the other one plays guitar on the side with him. And these guys jam. Man, check this out. Let me get this going. Fire it up, YouTube. Come on.
Mm.
It was ready. Why aren't you?
Das Tubes.
Jeez, look at that.
Das Tubes.
Spin. What's going on?
Mm.
That's weird. Oh, here, come on. We going to get something? No? Wow, how weird is that? Just nothing. Okay, YouTube. Get site. Clown show. That's what YouTube really is, a clown show, man.
Yeah, YouTube can be kind of janky.
Wait a minute. Maybe I'll try one of their previous shows. How about that? Oh, shut up. Oh, fine, I'm playing here. What have we got? Ah, here we go. Ah, share it again. Now it's spinning again. What the hell is going on with fucking YouTube?
It turns to
It was
trash.
playing for a second. What the hell? Wow. YouTube. Nope. YouTube just don't want to play shit right now. That's crazy. The one guy, Tab, has this huge synthesizer. The other dude's jamming his guitar. See, that's Mal. But they do a show every other week right here, 10 o'clock on Sunday night. You can check them out. They jam. I can sit here and listen to these guys and work, dude, and just work.
I actually listen to a lot of stuff like that. Like, and the music that I can make these days is, I do a lot with synthesizers and DAW tools and stuff like that. And that's been kind of the out for me to be able to do music stuff again.
I see Ghost Pepper just popped in over on Pill just in time. He's the one that hosts that show with Atomic Annie. So what's up, Ghosty? I see you over there, buddy. It's, we do the thing, man. We try to have fun. We try to bring you the best that we can. This right here is one of the best artists we know. And Raul pops into the chat and says, The Brides. The Brides.
Wow. Love my girls. Love my girls. Anybody watching who supported the Kickstarter should be getting some of your stuff by now.
Yeah. That's good. That's a good thing. We'd like to hear people getting their stuff.
We have, I know there's been stuff getting shipped out, and there's a lot of stuff going on. I've got statues and stuff that are sitting in the next room that are produced, and those will go in the packages to go to those people soon. And I'm going to be in Knoxville again this Saturday, signing books, and got a little announcements and things going on that will happen at Nirvana Comics. So good times. Nirvana has, even though they're 5 hours away, they've become kind of my home base shop, because I literally have been in Nirvana Comics now more than any other comic shop in the last 2 years.
Nice.
Because they like, my stuff does well there, and they keep inviting me back. And they did a store exclusive cover for Brides and all kinds of good stuff. So we're going to be hand delivering those store exclusive covers to them this weekend. So that should be fun.
Cool. Now, the book that Charles is helping Matthew with, right?
Yeah.
Night Slayers. Well, Matthew's been getting a little more help from some other madness people.
Cool.
Our boy Nem, that's been making some just serious killer intros for people in the last week,
Cool.
made this trailer for Matthew. You want to see it?
Check it out, man.
When a child vanishes, the skeptical Officer Stone forms an uneasy alliance with paranormal investigators at the request of the only witness. Can the Night Slayers solve the mystery before midnight? Coming soon to Kickstarter, The Night Slayers.
I'm really impressed with how that kid's book has grown and improved and stuff.
Oh man,
Yeah,
10 levels, 10 levels. It's way nice looking. I really like it. I hope people get behind that, because that kid, man, he went through some shit to get this thing where it is, and he deserves to be, he deserves to put some of these books out. He worked really hard at this.
Well, I am scheduled to be at a show.
Con, yes.
Yeah, in Effingham. I was just going to say in Effing, Illinois, because me and Illinois don't get along too well. But in Effingham, Illinois, I think November, like 1st and 2nd. So that should be fun. Hopefully that goes well for him and everybody else. So, but it's a good thing to do. Good cause. It's a good kid.
Right.
Ooh, riffing on a munchkin. Man, the faces are always my favorite part to draw, and I'm just like, man, can't I just draw nothing but the faces?
Raul wants to make a vampire comic book too. She said, I'm gonna make a vampire comic.
Vampires.
Vampire. You want them there vampire?
I think I would enjoy doing almost a comedy vampire book just for something different. You ever listen to a guy called Unknown Henson?
No, I'm not.
Look him up. Calls himself the country western vampire.
All right. See, I'm already down. See?
He's the guy was actually tapped as voice talent back some years ago for Cartoon Network. They had him. Did you ever watch the Squidbillies?
A little bit.
The main character of that early Kyler was voiced by Unknown Henson.
All right.
And I love that crap. Love it. Just completely stupid humor. What was it? There's one of his nemesis on the show was the owner of a large construction company called Dan Halen. And it's just completely off the hook. Everything about it's goofball. Let's see. Let's do a little munchkin. Let's do one with some spindliness to it. Yeah, I'm back to working on more Oz stuff because fortunately the guys at Resolute Bliss are they've got a lot of different plans, a lot of different books coming out, and I'm drawing an absolute boatload of those. And sometimes they're like, yeah, we want to put this one ahead of this in the schedule. And so I'll end up switching off to something else. But I'm happily back on Oz stuff right now. And that pleases me. Because I really can't wait to get the Oz books done. So I just finished up a 31-page piece for them called there's an insert story for their horror anthology called Gasp. Then there's in issue 1 of Gasp. Gasp is going to be a thick book when those things comes out. It's a horror anthology. I just did a 6-page story of Eva from Brides. For that, that was a lot of fun. So, for folks who've bought the book, hopefully you should have definitely got your PDFs if you don't have the physical books by now. And hopefully folks have read it, so I won't be spoiling too much for them. But yeah, at the end of the first book, Eva is an unkind soul. She is not nice. And this six page piece is going over like one of her first nights after the events of Brides #1, and Dracula is back, and he is watching her from a distance to see what she's become and what she will do. So it's it's an absolute bloodbath is what it is. So it is a wildly violent 6 pages that I had a blast doing.
No, it's not Crom. That's one of his Gobkins from the Oz book.
Gobkins.
Crom doesn't have them big elf ears. Crom got some big blue hair that sticks out like that. He don't have them big elf ears. Yeah. Here, let me show you real quick, Raul. Let me put it on you, bro. See? Crom doesn't have them big pointy ears. He got little round ears. See? It's okay though. A lot of people misinterpret Crom for a goblin, but he's not. He's a troll.
He's a cromlin.
He's an internet troll.
He's a little cromlin.
He was born on the internet. He's an internet troll.
That's funny. Ooh. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go.
There are actually NFTs out there depicting Crom as the first internet troll.
That's funny, man.
Do I know where? No. Do I know who owns them now? No. I can't
know. Yeah. I think I got a little brain foggy while I was working on that last painting.
Yeah.
I was brain foggy from the damn clear coat that I put on my paintings.
Yeah, that could be.
I kind of notoriously do not work in a well ventilated area, so.
Okay, so are we gonna? I want you to make sure that the next time you do a gallery thing that you display your Aussies.
Oh yeah. The Aussies will definitely be displayed in some form if I still have the originals. I mean, because I am a businessman and I will sell.
Oh yeah.
Everything.
Oh yeah. I 100% expect you to. I tell everybody, you all have the rights to sell prints of your art. That is in the book. That's all I do. I'm not trying to do anything more than sell the book. So the original art and all that's all you guys do what you want, have fun, just, make sure people know that piece is published in the Aussie art book. You know what I mean? It's like, that's
yeah, I expect these Aussie pieces to probably go pretty quick.
I don't plan on doing necessarily a crowdfunder yet. I'm not sure, but if I do, I'm not going to put your art up on there. That's your art to sell.
Yeah.
I mean, the money wouldn't go toward the campaign. It would go to you. It wouldn't be any help to the production of the book. You see what I'm saying? But I'm not sure that we're even going to do it. I think we're just going to set up pre-orders through Critical Blast. Do the first printing for the people that order, and then
Could see that.
They're going to get that first printing, and then everything else, anything we do online through Barnes and Noble, whatever, will all be slightly different. You know,
It's not a bad idea.
different cover for what we give to Barnes and Noble compared to the one that the original first print people get. Something like that. You know.
What'd you think of the news that my former, possibly again, publisher, SourcePoint, is now owned and operated by Dirk?
Oh, dude, I already tried to stick a needle in him. Dude, cross promotion. We got you over here. Anytime you got something to talk about.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
I know he is so swamped right now
I
with
know.
all the goofy stuff from that.
Just let him know. Press kit over here. Do whatever. You know. I mean, whatever he gives me, I'm gonna give everybody else. You know. I can't, like I said, I can't cheer it up if I don't see it. Some of his people, like you and John Dexter, you know, some of his people are actually regulars in the madness. So I see some, but I don't see everything. You know.
Well, I'm excited for him. I think it's going to be a good thing, and I think there's a very strong well, not even a strong likelihood. There's actually a contractual obligation there already for me to be involved with it. They're going to be publishing a number of things that I'm doing because I'm doing a number of things with Dirk.
Right.
So that's fortunate.
It's wonderful. Yeah, I just want him to know. You already do. I'll promote whatever you guys are doing. You know, been friends with Dirk for a long time. Met him a few times at cons. Been friends with you for a long time. Ain't got to meet you yet, but you know, you guys are
family. Out here in my little hillbilly hole out in Kentucky.
you guys are like extended madness family. That's what I'm saying. Don't tell him take advantage of what I do. That's why I do it.
Oh, he will.
You know,
he will. Yeah, Dirk's good people. I love that guy to death, man. Yeah, it took me and him. It was 13 years from the time we met and he talked about Homestead till we actually did it. But we finally did it, and I'm like, well, you know, I like these Ringo Award nominations. Maybe we should do another one.
Hell yeah, let's do them all.
I can get into that stuff, man. So my first and his fourth. That's some craziness. Put some legs on this little feller. Choot, choot, choot. This is one of the things I enjoy about the Oz books is that I get to do like some kind of bridge that gap between the more realistic, you know, heavily detailed stuff that I do and push a little bit of cartooning into it because I actually enjoy cartooning. It's very strict.
You draw so much realistic and serious stuff. You got to get outside the box once in a while. Hell.
Oh yeah, there's a one shot that we're going to be doing at Resolute Bliss that is was actually conceived of on one of these streams because they have a book called Paradox, and Charles was on and he kept cracking jokes about it being paraducks. So I pulled up the screen and drew the two main characters as ducks. And the publisher was watching. And as soon as that stream was over, I get a call and he's like, Les, I need you to draw those damn ducks. I'm like, done. Paraducks will live.
All right. I got the ducks.
All right. See, Charles, because of Charles, I got to draw ducks now. Cartoon duck. But it's funny because it takes me back to more of those music roots and goofy stuff from high school. Like I used to have this stupid thing that I would draw in my textbooks and piss my teachers off with. It was all these little cartoonings of Metalliducks. There was Metalliducks, Megaduck. Like I was doing stupid cartoons of all these different metal bands as anthropomorphic ducks. And it was like, Quack the Lightning. And there was a bunch of goofy crap with it.
White duck instead of white snake. I can see it. I can see
I can see that. Yeah, it was instead of kill 'em all, it was quack 'em all. So, yeah, it was totally idiotic. Because that's my humor. You can ask my wife. She'd probably rather forget. But it was like all bad heavy metal and dick and fart jokes, and all over my textbooks. Used to get in so much trouble for it. It was great. And now I'm going to get paid to draw ducks, very similar to those ducks.
I'm going to ask
Who's
you a
laughing
question.
now, teachers?
I'm going to ask you a question now. How many textbooks did your parents have to pay for? Because
they made me pay for it. They made me work my ass off to pay for that.
All right, how many times?
Probably about 4 or 5.
Oh, that cracks me up. That's great.
So, of course,
Yeah.
I'm like, well, if I'm paying for it, can I just keep it? Because it's got my ducks in it.
I was that kid, and I'm still that same adult. I would point out every mistake, every error, every misquote, every fucking mistake in a textbook, and I would piss my teachers off so bad.
Oh, they don't like that.
I would piss them off so bad. Like, that ain't even true. And I'm talking about this back in the 70s, right?
Yeah.
It's like, I'd be like, that ain't even true. I read my Britannia. I know what the fuck. Because, see, way back in the day, those Britannia encyclopedias, they told the truth. There was no propaganda in them. Just the facts about shit.
Mm.
And those were our reference books when I went to school.
Oh, yeah.
You went to the Britannia. Everybody's parents had a fucking encyclopedia set.
Mm.
That's where you got your knowledge. And it wasn't like Wikipedia where somebody could go change it next week.
Yeah, that is some crap, man. Wikipedia's gone to hell.
What we were taught back in the day was just the facts, the Walter Cronkite shit. And that's the news. Not my opinion of it, just the news.
Mm.
You see, and when we were kids, when I was a kid, that was our reference book. There was no internet. When you had questions about something, you went to the encyclopedia, you went to the library, you went to the encyclopedias, and you got the facts about whatever volcano, for instance, right? And they tell you when the last time it erupted and everything. It was all right there. Facts. And it's like, now textbooks are very wishy-washy to the facts.
See, this kind of stuff takes me back. Like, somebody's like, when did the last time that volcano erupted? And I'm like, last night in Vegas with your mom. Damn thing went everywhere.
What's up, Tank? But yeah, back in the day, it's like you'd get a textbook and you could tell when they started trying to bend the facts. Even when I was in high school, you could see where the textbooks were less than the facts. Okay. And now it's like you go look at a textbook today. What does it say about the 2A?
Yeah.
It's like some little short sentence that doesn't have anything to do with your right to bear arms. It's like crazy, man. It's like you got to go read the real. You can't take textbook as fact anymore because it got propagandized by the Department of Education, which was propagandized by the left wing. Long time.
Mm. Yeah.
So, if you really want to know the facts about old history, go to your old school Encyclopedia Britannia. Don't go to Wikipedia. Don't go to any of them places for old school facts. Go back before they started bending the truth.
I was always happy just to learn as much as I could from my dad, because he was old as the hills, and so he had lived through a lot of things. And it's really different to learn stuff from somebody who's lived it. You know, I really love that.
Actual experience, life experience, is more important than any other type of learning you'll ever have. You know, actual hands-on. Look, we paid Max to help us put up the Roku channel, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. And Max and we hung out in the StreamYard, and he went through doing what I was saying. Okay, we need to do this, we need to do that. And he's doing it. And then the next day, I went in there and I had him watching, and I did a few things. And then the next day, I went in there and I did the whole day's programming on Roku on the test channel. And he was just there watching, making sure I didn't mess anything up, you know, correcting me if I did. And then the fourth day, I went in there and we were in StreamYard, and I wasn't even sharing my screen, didn't know it. Thought he was watching what I was doing, set up the whole day thing, and everything worked and everything. And I was like, okay, so how did I do? And he goes, I don't know, I couldn't see your screen. So it took me 4 days to be able to upload my own programming to my own Roku channel. Hands-on experience, right? Learning it by doing it. Okay.
Now you can do it blindfolded.
Well, no, it'll be a little while before that. But you know, I mean, I can do it now. I don't need to have Max watching me. All I got to do is do it, pull up the screen on my TV, look at the Roku test, see if what I did what I wanted it to do. If it didn't, I go back in there, figure out why not. You know, if it's something I can't figure out, then I call Max. Hey, yo, what's up with this? But I haven't run into too much of that yet. He taught me well right away, showed me exactly what to do, and made it easy. And like you said, but it's hands-on. It's something, now I've done it. When I tell you how to do it, I can be confident knowing that I have hands-on experience. It's not like, oh, go read this book. And yeah, hands-on always overcomes the text.
I don't know if I'll end up using this little guy for something or not, but I like him.
Oh, dude, I already see Santa, one of Santa's elves right there. Santa's evil elf. Not evil, but mischievous. The mischievous elf. The one that's making everything go wrong and they can't figure out why. You know?
The munchkins in this take on Oz are absolutely vile little turds.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, if that was a red and white hat. If it's a green hat, he's a little, you know, a little munchkin, munchlin, or gobkin. I don't know. One or the other. But he looks good, and it's 2:04. So, sir, if you'd like to cut out on this one, I've got plenty of work to do.
Well, let's call it, and we'll call it a day here. I'll pop that Aussie piece back up.
Yeah.
Y'all can check that out.
You missed this, guys. It will be in the Aussie Art Book.
Yes.
It will be in the Aussie Art Tribute Book, published by Critical Blast, presented by the Madness Entertainment Group, and wonderful artists like Les Garner. And that's just a tease, guys. There's more. He did 5. He did 5.
Yep.
It's crazy. Okay, email those to me. So that I can.
I'll send them out here shortly.
Yeah, so that I can get them to RJ, and then it's all about formatting and doing the thing.
Yep. I can't wait to get my hands on copies of that.
Dude, me too.
All right, man. Well, folks, been a good time. We'll catch you next week. Pops, you want to take us out, man?
I got this. We're going to show a couple ads, couple good people that we love that are part of our network. Check them out, yo. Peace, everybody.
Later, y'all.
Tara from the Tuesday Morning Brew, and I have a hot take for you. My friends, I am tired of remix, reboot, recycle, sequel, prequel. Aren't you? Like, where is all the new stuff? I want to know what's new in comics, in movies, in novels, and music. But for that, my friend, you gotta go to indie. Here on the Tuesday Morning Brew, we like to go right to the source. I interview indie creators, writers, artists, musicians, novelists, actors, you name it. They're all on the show, and it helps us keep a pulse on what's new, what's poppin', and what people are passionate about. Join us on Roku every week and other platforms live on Tuesdays. And no matter if you're drinking coffee, tea, or the tears of your readers, make sure you tune in to the Tuesday Morning Brew.
Little president in his sandbox play, build a tower, make it stay. Digging deep through the golden sand, building the future with your hands. Tiny suits and shiny shoes, making plans and making news. Friends all gather to join along, in the sandbox they all belong. Little president from that play, every day a brand new day. Learning, growing your own way, in the great big sandbox that is the USA. The USA. Share your dreams with everyone, sandbox fun under the sun. Big ideas taking flight, with Little Trump everything's bright. Dig a moat, build a wall, in the sandbox he stands so tall. Dreamer dream, builder build, Little Trump your heart's fulfilled. Little President Trump that play, every day a brand new day. Learning, growing your own way, in the great big sandbox that is the USA. Hooray, hooray, for the USA.
If you missed the live viewing of any Madness Entertainment Group production, you can find all our content on Roku or as a member of this channel. We'll see you next time on the Madness Entertainment Group.